Russ, don't do it. Don't do it. I have to. So in my mind, I'm just gonna play one game, maybe two, really quick. I die really easy. And then I'm gonna start my day because Jared's already dressed. I'm like halfway dressed. And I think Jared and I should go on an adventure. You know, when you think about vlogs, it's like I always wanted to just document my normal life. But at the same time, I think the vlogs have helped me make sure that like me and Jared actually go out into the world and do something. Because it's so easy for us to just stay home. And I don't want to do that. It's not too hot today. And I think we should take advantage of that. I'm going to think of where I can go. And at the same time, I'm envisioning tacos. Drink this. That's what I'm envisioning, tacos. It just sounds like a great idea. Somewhere in the day, tacos will be involved. And I think me and Jared will go for a walk somewhere. Vlog. Share our thoughts. Get crazy with it. I just spent the last hour of my life taking apart my little remote to my keys to my car and trying to fix it. Because Anthony, he always fixes everything. He pulls things apart and somehow repairs it. I did that and I was unsuccessful. It actually did nothing. I saw how it worked and I got it to work once, but I don't really know what's up. I got these Men in Black sunglasses on because it's so damn bright outside. Yesterday I got a text from Frank the Tank and he told me he was in a car accident. And he's okay. My wife told him that he needs to go to the doctor, get all checked out. He's probably not going to because the way he is. But I'd also like to say that Frank the Tank's car, not only is Frank the Tank strong, but Frank the Tank's car is also strong. His truck, let me show you the clip. There was someone that had a dash cam and they happened to see the accident. And then when Frank pulled over, the dash cam guy pulled over as well, sent Frank the tape. So now we could see the actual accident. Everyone is okay. Even the car that hit Frank. But that's crazy. I actually have to go to the bank. I did lie. I did say earlier that me and Jared were gonna go for a walk. And we still might. But I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna get some tacos. And then after I get the tacos, maybe Jared and I will go for a little stroll. Well, eat the tacos, then go for a little stroll. Let me stop by the bank. So the thing is about San Diego is you could honestly get tacos anywhere. For the most part, almost every Mexican place here is so good. But I gotta expand my horizons. I'm going back to asadas. Last time, if you remember, I got the carne asada burrito, and I don't know if it was because it was early in the morning or what, but I only finished half. And I'm not gonna do that again. I really am craving shredded beef tacos. And I know you're gonna say, well, most people like carne asada tacos. I do. Oh, and one thing I realized, even though I live in San Diego, I have many friends that are Latino. I have never been invited to an authentic Mexican cookout. Like, I have never been invited to the carne asada. And I'm a little bummed about that. I mean, I've gone to places, I've gone to parties and they had the street tacos and they had the guy who makes the tacos there. You know, I've been to those, but like, you know, one of my dreams, and I don't have many, but one of my dreams is to be invited to like a legit Mexican backyard fiesta. I'm talking like tacos, rice, beans, whatever you guys do at your fiestas. I want to be invited. I want to partake. But I don't want to just like, you know, show up to somewhere and, you know, where I'm not welcome. But you know, I love Mexican food. I love the Mexican culture. I live 15 minutes from the US border. I mean, dude, you would think. I'm 48 years old. Why has no one ever invited me? So, if you ever have a Mexican fiesta, send your boy an invite. You know, as I'm driving, I see a lot of Halloween decorations. What about you? Do you decorate for Halloween? Because to me, you know, we used to live in this like condo, and at that condo, we used to decorate because there were a lot of kids there were a lot of kids in the neighborhood. But now where I live, it's mainly old people. I'm not talking old like me. I'm talking double me. Like, you know, damn near 100 years old. Everyone looks like they are a Halloween decoration. No, I'm just playing. That's messed up. Yeah, we don't even have any kids in the neighborhood. Really? So I'm now one of those people that just turns off the lights, pretends I'm not home. You know, that kind of deal. But yeah, I don't know, dude. In your area, do people still trick or treat? I feel like maybe in today's day and age, trick or treating has kind of gone down. Maybe because there's so many whacked out people doing crazy stuff, you just don't really feel safe having your kids eating candy from strangers, you know? I'm sure in some parts they still do it, but I know like in the newer neighborhood, like, I don't know, I talked about it a while back, but there's an area, I live in a city called Chula Vista, which is rather large. And there's the west side, which is like west of the main freeway, and the east side. And the east side, it's more like families, new homes, things like that. So they still do a lot of the trick-or-treating down there. The west side does as well, but the west side of Chula Vista is families that have been here for generations. And, you know, we got enough stuff to worry about in the west side. I don't really know if trick-or-treating is really like it used to be. But I was thinking about it. I was thinking maybe that would be cool to decorate, you know, for my kids. And I don't know. I don't even think my daughter cares. I was just asking her if she's going to her school Halloween thing. And she was like, nope, not really interested. I used to love stuff like that. So it's kind of crazy to me that, you know, just holidays and everything have just kind of changed. I always thought it was just because I was a grumpy guy that I didn't really celebrate them. Also, fun fact, well, not a fun fact actually, but my daughter has a peanut allergy, and I don't know if you're aware of a true peanut allergy, but if she were to eat peanuts, it will tighten up her throat, and she has to be really careful. So things like Easter, old people giving her cookies, things like that, Halloween, it's always so scary. Valentine's, you know, it's always been a little scary, and it's also making sure that she's safe, so we're overly cautious, you know? But I guess, no, I don't want to say overly cautious. We're cautious. I don't think you can be overly cautious. A lot of people, especially my generation and whatnot, we've never heard of peanut allergies. When I went to school, I never knew anyone with a peanut allergy. And for some reason now, it's so common. I have a feeling it's probably because of all the processed foods, GMOs, things like that. And somehow it caused a malfunction to cause a peanut allergy. But if you ever hear peanut allergy, just know it's not fake. People aren't just gonna get itchy or sneeze a little. Usually it's pretty dangerous. Damn, a lot of this vlog is gonna be me driving. I honestly didn't know what I was gonna vlog today. Like, I didn't really have a lot of stuff on my mind, but as I'm driving, apparently I do. One thing that I was looking at on YouTube, I don't know if you've seen the grandpa method of vlogging. I keep on seeing videos about this grandpa method. I get it, and it's basically saying make vlogs, talk about whatever, and don't care about your camera or editing or doing anything. I don't know, I get that, but I feel like you gotta be a certain kind of individual, and you can't just be a regular dude that just drives around talking all day. I mean, maybe it works and some people like that, but I still believe you got to be a certain kind of personality. You know, everyone always talks about that like grandpa cowboyish guy that sits in a chair on his ranch or whatever he's doing, and it's like, dude, that's a whole style, you know? He had to get a ranch, he had to get a lot of denim, and then cowboy hats. It takes time to grow facial hair and stuff like that. You know, it's not like you could just decide to do that. It's different than just buying a nano or something. Like, you got to buy a whole ranch. I don't know, maybe one day when I'm a grandpa, I'm gonna grandpa vlog, but until then, I mean, I'll still be weird and make pointless vlogs, but I'm probably going to edit, because that's what I do. There's a line at Asada. So apparently people were thinking just like me. They were like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Asada, get a tasty meal. What do you think they get? It's my turn. Jared's getting crazy.
Hello, welcome. Whenever you're ready.
Can I get the number 2 combo plate?
The beef taco plate?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that'll be it.
Okay, so combo 2. So 14.13. Thank you.
Thank you. Damn. They had 12 rolled tacos for 16 bucks. I don't know the math on that, but I feel like, what is that, like $1.25 a rolled taco? Imagine if I invented like a rolled taco holster, and you just carry it, you grab a rolled taco, eat it, That would be the dream. So I got this 2 beef taco combination, has 2 beef tacos, rice, beans, and it said tortillas. We'll see if it really does. Then that's a hack, because then you can get the tortilla, put the beans and the rice in there, have a little bean, rice, and cheese situation. But I don't know. I usually they don't. Other restaurants, they never give me tortillas. But we're gonna see. I'm approaching the window and feeling the anticipation of the tacos being prepared. It's like knowing there's someone in there right now making this masterpiece. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, so Jared is kind of like a little fussy. He probably wants to. Oh, there's a car. Hold on. Jared's a little bit fussy. I think we gotta head home, let him relax a little, and I'm gonna eat these tacos. I know I said I was going to go to a park or go for a walk or something, but I don't know. I could just imagine if you're in a wheelchair all day, there's times you just wanna relax. I started sprinkling on my car, and I think those are rain clouds. But don't take my word for it. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get this party started. Again, Asada's great bag. Mr. Asada. I like that. Same as last time. So I found out through my friends, they have 2 different types of salsa. There's a dark red and a light red. I asked her if I could try both. So that's cool. Okay. I sense a problem. And I don't know, we'll see what happens. But on the sign, it clearly stated, comes with tortillas. And like I said, that's unusual. I feel like there's no tortillas in here because it would be separate. I knew it. There's no tortillas. But let's take a closer look. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little sold on the tortilla situation. So I'm a little disappointed. Not a lot, but a little. The tacos are basic size, but what's good is they don't look like they're gonna fall apart. But it's so tight, I don't think you can get salsa in there. What I'm gonna do is, well, again, I think you're supposed to drink this. That one's pretty hot. Okay. After trying the 2 salsas, the bright red one is more like a traditional spicy kind of salsa. This dark one is like roasted. Damn, that's hot. Well, hot when you drink it, you know? The rice and beans are obviously gonna be good. They're just rice and beans. Beans are good. Rice is good as well. Let's try this red one in this first taco, but look, I'm telling you, it's like too tight to put salsa in there. I think I gotta take a bite first. It's good. Is it like amazing? So far I'd say it's like standard. It's what I expected. And like I said, you know, almost every taco shop in San Diego, it's gonna come down to the salsa. What makes the difference? I feel like all of them taste good. Good crunch. They don't get skimpy with the meat. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I could have got this anywhere. Next bite, this roasted salsa. Okay. When it comes down to tacos, the roasted salsa, hands down, it adds such great taste. Will I go back? Yeah, of course. It's drive-through. It's Mexican food. They've never done me dirty yet. So, that's my review. What do I give it? A score, you say? I'm gonna give it an 8. There's nothing special about the tacos themselves, but the salsa is delicious. I feel like I could have got tacos from anywhere. Added that salsa, and it would make it phenomenal. So the salsa, I'll give it a 9.5. But as far as the taco combination, it's just your standard 8. Just run-of-the-mill tacos. Is it good? Yeah, it's great. But like I said, when you're from San Diego, tacos are everywhere. It's tough. It's tough to make an amazing taco. So that's all for now. I'm gonna enjoy eating this. I suppose that's my vlog for today. It's a little bit of a grandpa vlog, driving around. But yeah, thank you for hanging out.